It's Liverpool versus Manchester City. And this is going to be a real tactical challenge for Arne Slot for the simple reason that he's got a lot of injuries on his hands. But Liverpool can still hurt Manchester City if they just stick to their plan. And that plan is link-up play. So Manchester City come in on the back of the EFL Cup game that they won against Newcastle. So fantastic. So they'll be coming in on a high. Liverpool, of course, also on the back of the last match against Newcastle had beaten them 4-1. And for that reason, I think Liverpool will feel that they can edge this one over Manchester City. Now, my predicted 11 for this team will look something like this. And I believe that this is definitely the team that can hurt City, even though Liverpool have some injury issues. So at the back, we're going to go with Alisson. Of course, that's a non-negotiable. Alisson is going to be in goal. And at left back, we're going to go with Milos Kerkez playing next to Virgil van Dijk. And then it will be Ibrahima Konate. At right back, I want to see them being a bit brave, a bit bold over here. And because we are without the services of Conor Bradley and Jeremy Frimpong and also Joe Gomez, I'd throw Endo in there just as a safety option. In this match, you don't want to have the services of a player like Dominic Szoboszlai in that right back position. So throw Endo in. It makes the world of sense. Use him up there. It's going to be a smart move, and it's also going to make sense when we have a look at who plays ahead of them. Now, the formation that I have in mind is a 4-4-2. So bear with me. I'll show you why. Ahead of the back four, we are going to be playing Jones in our first midfield setup here on the right, and next to him Gravenberg. And that is so that we can have kind of a holding midfield position, and one can then join the press when we do move forward as well. So what we're also going to do ahead of them then, to the left side of the pitch, in this box that I'm drawing here, on the left side, we are going to have Florian Wirtz running in with the attack. And then, of course, on the other side, on the right side of the pitch, we're going to have Dominic Szoboszlai. Up front, of course, we know it's going to be Hugo Ekitike playing alongside Mohamed Salah. Now, why this setup? Because when we have Ekitike up there to the left side, and you have Florian Wirtz over there, that link-up play between the two of them is what we're going to have to be watching out for. I think that's going to be a massive danger for City that they will try to manage and control, and so they'll be watching that. So if we have Kerkez pushing up, you can have that link-up play in that combination of Hugo Ekitike and Florian Wirtz on the attack. On the other side, if you have a player like Endo playing the ball toward Dominic Szoboszlai, we could have that link-up play that made Liverpool so dangerous in last season, again, between Dominic Szoboszlai and Mohamed Salah. So there's two sides where Liverpool can have this link-up play, and they can play that through the midfield. Now, what City will do is they're going to play the high press game, and which they obviously favour. They love that. But when the centre-backs start pushing up, that leaves an opportunity and a gap for a player like Wirtz to slip through and then link up with Ekitike and make Liverpool a real threat. That is how I would set this up, and I think that that is going to be the best way for Liverpool to really break Manchester City down and to put them on the back foot. And that is how City needs to be managed. We have to get them on the back foot. They love to play with chaos. Liverpool can't go ahead and do the same thing. We are vulnerable at the back, but if we set up with Endo in there, I think we are a little more solid, and we've got a player like Ryan Gravenberg covering over there, and we've got a tactical, smart mind in Curtis Jones. I think we can remain compact at the back, make things difficult for Manchester City, and we can be aggressive going forward with our link-up play. And of course, we can attack with 5 players, even though it's never going to be needed. It's never going to be needed. Let me be clear about that. But we can go ahead and attack with 5 players in Milos Kerkez, Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, Mohamed Salah, and Dominic Szoboszlai. I don't know. That's the way I see that this Liverpool team could take a strong match and make a strong statement against City. But it leaves us in a bit of a catch-22. You allow City to win the game and they go and close the gap against Arsenal. If we go ahead and we win them, it just stretches the match, and I think it's kind of Arsenal's league for the taking. But I don't know. Where do you think this one goes? What do you think about my starting 11 and the idea behind it? Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Of course, smash a like button on this video. Hit that subscribe button. Let's journey together on that. Hit that bell icon for notifications for whenever we drop a new video over here at Neil Rater's Football, and of course Red Tactics with Neil. And of course, I'll catch you on the next one after the game. And as always, you'll never walk alone.